Hi M&Ms, it's Miss Ayala, and I wanted to do a couple of the solving equations examples that we did at our last M&M meeting, because I know that some of you were still having a little trouble with it, so I want to do a couple together and explain what I'm doing through each one. So the first one I want to do is the number 7 that is on the homework, but we're going to do that together. So Miss Ayala is going to write out the equation first, which is 28 minus 5e equals 4 parentheses 10 minus 3e plus 6e. Okay, so the first thing I have to do is I have to take a look and see if there's anything for me to multiply, and there is. I can see right here that I have to multiply this 4 times the 10 and this 4 times the negative 3e. So when I rewrite it, I'm going to rewrite it here on the left side. There's nothing for me to do. I can't combine or join any like terms there because 28 is just a number, and the 5e, there's no other e's for me to join that with. So my left side of the equation is going to stay the same. So 28 minus 5e equals. Now here on the right side, I was able to multiply. So I'm going to do the 4 times the 10 to give me 40. Then I'm going to do 4 times negative 3e. Well, 4 times 3 is 12, but since you have that negative sign, it's negative 12e plus the 6e that was already there. So now, when I say join like terms, I mean the e's. So right here, I can see that I have negative 12e and positive 6e. Now remember what we talked about with our negative and positive numbers, that, well, if the negative number is greater, I would think of it as 12 minus 6, but it would have to be a negative 6. So again, this side of the equation stays the same because there was nothing for me to combine. My equal sign goes there, and then I'll have 40 minus 6e. And there is where I will stop because there's nothing else for me to join. I went ahead, I multiplied, and then I was able to join these two numbers, these two like terms together, and since the greater number was negative, my answer was going to be negative. So the first answer is 28 minus 5e equals 40 minus 6e. Let's try one more. The next problem that I gave as an example was 4 parentheses 3 minus c plus 5c plus 3 equals 6c minus 20. Okay, so I notice right away that I do have parentheses, so I have to multiply that out first. So I'm going to multiply the 4 times the 3 and then the 4 times the negative c. So 4 times 3, of course, is 12. 4 times negative c would be negative 4c. Then I just rewrite whatever I had left there, plus 5c plus my 3 equals 6c plus, minus 20, minus the 20. Now, I see the left side of my equal sign. I know that I can do something else there. I don't want to leave it like that because I have to join the like terms. The right side of my equal sign, there's nothing for me to join. So that one I'm leaving alone. So my next step, of course, is to finish off this part. And now I notice my like terms are the c's. Now, because I have the negative 4c and a positive 5c, I know that my positive 5 is greater, so I would see it as 5 minus 4, and 5 minus 4 is 1. It would be a positive 1. So as I rewrite it, I would rewrite 12 plus c plus 3 equals 6c minus 20. Now, I'm still not done because I have more like terms. I can put just my numbers, my two numbers together. So when I put my two numbers together, I would have 15 plus c equals 6c minus 20. Now I know I'm done because there's nothing else for me to join. There aren't any other like terms to combine. There's nothing to multiply. I don't have any more parentheses. So this would be the number 8 of your problems for your homework, and this one's done. I'm going to do one more with you. Okay, this problem is the number 3 or the number 9 from our homework, and it's written with, I have c parentheses f plus 1 minus 3 parentheses f plus 2, close parentheses, equals 3, parentheses, 2f plus 3, close, plus 6. Okay, so the first thing I have to look at is both my left side of my equal and my right side of my equal sign both have parentheses, so I have to start with that first. So I'm going to do the 6 times the f, which would be 6f. I have to do the 6 times 1, well, that would just be plus 6, minus, now it's negative 3 because of that negative sign right in front of 3, so I'm going to be multiplying negative 3 times f, which would give me negative 3f. And then again, I have to do negative 3 times a 2, which would give me negative 6. Then my equal sign. Then I do the same for the right side. So 3 times 2 is 3 times 2f is 6f. And then 3 times 3 would be plus 9, then plus 6. So now I've done all the multiplying. Now I have to figure out my like terms. And here I see I have 6f and negative 3f. I also see that I have a positive 6 and a negative 6. Now I know positive 6 and negative 6, they cancel each other out. So I won't have to deal with regular numbers in here. So this would cancel that out. So now all I have to focus on are my 6f and my 3f. Well, 6 is greater, so 6 minus 3 would just leave me with 3f on the left side of my equal sign. Now, going to the right side, I'm going to look for my like terms, and the only ones that I see that are like terms are just the numbers themselves. So then I would have 6f plus 15. And here I know is where I stop because there's nothing else for me to join. There's no other like terms. There's nothing else for me to combine. So this is the answer to the number 3 problem on the problematic, but it was the number 9 in the workbook. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do is extend your homework time and give you until next Tuesday to complete it, so you have over the weekend to watch the video and to double check your work. All right, guys. So good luck, and I can't wait to see your answers. Please use a problematic to put your answers in. And what Miss Al is going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take out the ones that I have so far so you can redo homework if you need to and then submit. Okay, guys. See you later.